Hi everyone, Sir Estivan here. So I wanted to take a few moments to explain a few of the things that we'll be doing at Stronghold camp this summer. With by that I mean the remote virtual camp that we are announced a few days ago and promoting. So what are we going to be doing at Stronghold Camp Machen virtual camp? What will that even look like? Well, I think there's three factors of different things that we're going to be doing throughout the day. One of them is archery. We're going to be looking at archery. We'll be actually be mailing kits to every single camper that will include stronghold arrows and a bow. So that's pretty cool. But morning portion of the day is going to be archery. Uh, After archery, of course, with Stronghold Camp, we're obviously going to be doing Bible study, and that will be led by Pastor Lacey. Pastor Lacey will be leading us in a Bible study, and it'll be cool because you'll still be with your peers, and you'll be having, that really cool interaction where we'll have discussion groups after the Bible study so we can talk about real life issues and ways that we can grow together to serve Christ. Other things, after, we have the archery, we have the Bible study. So that includes the fighting instruction and the scripture and spiritual battle instruction. Then the other part we have, it will be imagination adventures, which Stronghold has already been practicing what materials we can do with a virtual imagination adventure, and we've been trying out a lot of different gameplay, and the feedback has been really positive, so we're really excited to bring it to summer camp, and it'll be really cool. So we will be we'll be dressing up over Zoom, and we'll be encouraging you to dress up, and then we'll be encountering situations which will have you running around the house trying to find things to defeat monsters and rescue royalty and all these other fun things. So we've got virtual imagination adventures we're quite excited about. The other part of this live video that I want to share with everyone would be a mailing box. When we mail you a kit, what will be in the kit? Because I know that some of the parents will look at the price of, when Machen does have it up and live, it should be in the next few days, the pricing for this virtual camp will be $130 per camper. And so I want to explain real quick, okay, here is what is in one of the kits that we'll be sending to you. Now, this is just a demo kit, so, don't get super worried when you see the arrows and you're like, oh, their arrow looks unclean. Well, yes, they're my arrows. This is just a demo kit. So let's have a look at the demo kit, and we can see what you'll be getting when you sign up for virtual Stronghold Camp at Camp Machen, and you get a kit in the mail before camp starts, so you can be all ready to go. Alrighty. So, one of the things that you'll be getting in the kit will be 2 arrows per camper that you have registered. So you will have 2 arrows with Gorg-Tech arrowheads. We are blessed that because the number of campers that will be signing up, we'll be able to order the arrowheads in bulk, which means we'll get a reduced price. So we're pretty excited about that. But you'll get 2 arrows so that you can have them to fire at and practice with in your backyard. Let's see, what else do we got in the box? You will also get, all the kids who go to Stronghold Camp know that if you're doing archery, you need goggles. Now, these are some pretty nifty steampunk goggles. You will get steampunk themed goggles with your kit. Because it's part of archery safety, but also because our theme this year will be involving the, steampunk aesthetic a little bit more. So you'll have the gears and the compasses and the beautiful copper design, because that'll be the theme of our virtual imagination adventures, will be that type of visuals and lore. So it'll be really awesome. I'm excited. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes, of course, you will get a t-shirt. Now this one, don't get worried. This is last year's t-shirt because this year's t-shirt are still being designed. But you will get a current 2020 Stronghold t-shirt when you order the camping kit. In your size, of course. You will also get in your kit frog spit, or it's basically it won't be frog spit, that's a name brand. This is an anti-fog spray because your goggles will get very foggy in the summer if it is warm out, which it should be because it will be August. And this anti-fog spray will help so that when you're practicing in the backyard and having instruction, or you're saying, oh, there's a monster over there, you need to fire at it, and you're firing at the monster, you won't get your goggles all fogged up because of the excitement and the heat outside. So that's a cool thing that will be in your kit. And then, of course, we have the bow. Now, these are bows that we can buy. You can actually get them lots of places, Amazon, Walmart, etc. We're going to be buying them, a lot of them. They are 15 pounds. The other reason why we like them is because you can disassemble them so that they can come apart into 3 parts. Getting that out. Let's see. Whee! Can you see that? All right, 3 parts. And again, Stronghold campers, you'll recognize these type of bows that we have. But the nice thing about these is that they're easier to ship when they can be disassembled and put into 3 pieces. So that's why we're excited about the opportunity to mail you these kits. So you'll get the bow, the string, the 2 arrowheads, the t-shirt, the anti-fog spray, the goggles, and then finally an envelope. Now, in the envelope will be game pieces, and they will be for your virtual imagination adventure. They will be limited edition, like we have somebody crafting the game pieces by hand. Because when I was Google searching for, I love world building. I like having fun, exciting things in our world building, and I was like, oh, I know, I want the game pieces to be this. And then I Googled it and looked on eBay and all these other places, and it does not exist. So I reached out to one of my artist friends, and she is currently crafting game pieces right now, which will look really awesome. They'll look really awesome. I already saw the prototype, and I was like, yes, that is exactly what I want. That is so cool. And so she's making a lot of them. And so you will get the limited edition game pieces for the virtual imagination adventure in a sealed envelope, and it will be super, super cool. And yeah, so all of that is what would be in your Stronghold virtual campmation, what will be in the kit that we mail to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at strongholdswordfighting. Sorry, let me say that again. stronghold.swordfighting@gmail.com. I should just leave you a link. Or you can message me on Facebook, since I'm currently doing this live video on Facebook. You can message me there. If you have any questions, one of the questions which I am going to anticipate right away is, Dear Sir Estivan, what happens if we have our own bow already? That's a good question. We are actually, I'm working with Camp Machen that we're going to have on the website, that there will be an option where you can say, I have my own 15 to 30 pound recurve bow at home, and so you get a reduced price on your kit because you're saying that you are going to have your own bow at home, and that is perfectly fine. So that will be one of the options for the families that are like, oh, we are a hunting family and we have blah, 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 blah. But the only thing I have to specify is that the bow has to be legal for Stronghold, because the idea is that we're practicing Stronghold archery, that's recurve bow with a certain low poundage, outside, so that you can become a proficient archer and really hone your skills and craft, so that when you come out to Stronghold on the field, whenever God relieves us from these virus and all these restrictions. When we can go on the battlefield again, you can take your archery skills and say, aha, I have been learning with this bow and I am quite a good shot with this and I can hit a target from this far away because I've been practicing. We want you to be using the bow that you've been practicing with. So it would not make sense for you to say, oh, dear Sir Estivan, I'm just going to use this 100-pound bow. I'd be really surprised if you guys could draw a 100-pound bow. But I'm going to use this really high pounded bow, recurve bow that my great-grandfather gave to me. It won't be legal for Stronghold, but I'm going to do it for virtual camp. We're going to say, no, that is not safe and no thank you. So, but if you do have a 15 to 30 pound recurve bow at home, and you would like to use that instead, we have an option where we can send you a modified kit without the barrette bow in it. Yeah. Any other questions? I hope you guys are excited about it. The staff and I are getting excited about it because there's going to be lots of cool fun games, connections, Bible study, and of course, we're looking forward to fellowship. We look forward to seeing you there. God bless you all, and yeah. Have a good night.